Good morning. And let me start by saying thanks for watching. And happy 250th anniversary, America. It's the 3rd of July, and I'm going to fish the backwaters of the Mississippi here today. Water temperature looks like it's about 82, almost 83 degrees. And the goal for today is going to be to, number one, come up with a best 5 lengthwise. See if maybe we can catch something with some decent weight. And we're going to focus on targeted areas, riprap, some laydowns, that sort of thing. It's real easy on a body of water like this to want to go and fish everything. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on areas. I'm going to run to, between areas and try to focus on the spots that I think are going to hold fish. And then if I see something in between, some action, some activity of some sort, then I'll go ahead and do that. But I got some top water, got a frog. I got my hybrid frog. My frog, it's a bluegill. It's a toad, it's a pickle. I've got that thing tied on, so we're going to give that a little bit of a try and just see if we can get some fish caught. It's about 7 o'clock a.m. My plan is to fish till around noon or so, and we'll bring you guys along for what hopefully is a productive fishing day. So here we go. And like I said, I'm not going to spend a lot of time in any one place, but I do want to give the spots that have a good probability of holding some fish a look-see here. All right, well, he missed that. Let me throw my pickle in there. See if he wants any of that. That seemed like a pretty good fish, maybe. Well, sometimes you miss them. And they come back for another shot. Sometimes it's their way of telling you, it looked kind of good when I saw it, but now I don't want it anymore. There, he came for it. All right. Fish number 1, both hooks right through the maw. So he is a measurable fish, so we're going to go ahead and put him on the board as one of the first 5. Let's see what we come up with for a total. And there's why you put your net at the end of the board. Something else just hit the surface there. So, oh my gosh. There's the second time that he's gone into the net. Kind of a feisty little sucker. $14. Thank you and have a nice day. One thing I forgot to do was unlock my rod holders so I can, when I'm getting ready to go under trees, kind of lay them down so the tips don't get tangled up or broken off. There's a fish. That feels like a fairly good one too, right off of that point. Oh, yeah. Stay pegged. Right off of that rocky point. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Let's not mess around if we can at all. Oh, that's a good one right there. That's one of the ones we're looking for right there. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get a good grip before we pull her. Man, violence out of the net. She's hooked pretty good. All right. Let me get my net set up here. All right. Oh, geez, she's getting jiggy. Okay. I'm also going to try to get a weight on her if she will cooperate. But first, let's see what we got for a length. Okay, get over there. Stay over there, hon. Oh, she is not happy to be here. Not happy to be here. Stay. Just relax. Okay, 21 1/4. Yep. Okay. Now this is the other thing. I keep a donkey leash handy to. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna guess this fish is probably 5 pounds. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get her back in the water. Got my measure, and here's the key on this right here. When you're tournament fishing, make sure you get the picture that matters first. Get the picture that, you know, if it's length, if it's weight, whatever it is, get that done first, and then do your pictures that you're going to send to your buddies. I've learned the hard way when you do it the other way around, and then you lose the fish because she's impatient or she's jumping around. Not fun. Okay, let's do this quick. Okay, sweetheart. The scale is zeroed. And oh my gosh, 1 ounce shy of 6. It's a 515. So that's the personal best for the year so far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a photo or 2 or 3. I want to show her to you guys on this. 515, almost 6. Thank you, sweetheart. To give you an idea, I thought I had my drag loose because she was pulling drag, and as it turned out, my drag is turned all the way down. So that was a good one. That was a good one. So for my buzz bait, I'm using, in this stained water, I'm using a black buzz bait with kind of a black chrome blade and a Crush City freeloader is what I'm using for my trailer. I like those for my swim baits and for my spinner baits. Even jigs, I suppose they would work for. Okay, so the mouth of this creek, or the mouth of this inlet, it goes to about 5 or 6 feet of water. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw a square bill here, kind of fan cast this out, because there is some rocks and possibility of some fish just kind of hanging out. Down here I can feel my frit side hitting the bottom there, okay. It's kind of hunting as it hits the bottom, which is I like to see, creating that deflection. I'm just trying to come across this point. I'm probably not in the best position. I can fish this from a different position. Probably should be out there, fishing back that way, but that fish was on this rocky point and came out to grab it off the surface, so. I don't want to leave another one that might not be interested in top water sitting there. What do we got there? Is that a fish? Oh, it is a fish. It's another halfway decent one. I thought I had a snag is what I thought I had. All right. Okay. Okay, Shemini Christmas. He's choosing violence today. Good Lord. He's like, I was trying to eat my breakfast. And now here you are messing with my serenity. I'll try to get a picture of him before. All right. Fish number 3, 15 3/4. Thank you, sir. Have a fine rest of your day. Hey, there's a isolated stick up. Let's see if there's anything close to that over there. Yep. I love it when I call my shots. Now let's just see if we can get him to stay on there. Oh, another decent one. This will help the total. Get on in there now. Oh yeah, baby. He's got the hook in his bottom lip where I want to grab. Okay. Yeah, boy, these fish today are feisty. Like it's hard to hang on to them. They get to flipping, and it's just a. All right. Ow, ow, son of a gun. I sliced my finger pretty good there doing something. All right, let me see if I got him. $17 and a half. All right, just for giggles, I'm going to get a weight on him as well. And I may have to do some first aid here on my knuckle because I am bleeding pretty good. That is not him, that is me. Get him back in the water for a second. Okay. Here we are at the next potential spot, and there's a couple other spots that are just up, maybe another quarter mile past these tubes. And I'm hearing thunder, and I know it might not be the best place, but if there's lightning and some other stuff going on, I may try to get in the center of one of those tubes and anchor down for the storm to pass, or get back to this campground. I think there's a lean-to or something like that, maybe a picnic area I can get underneath. Just keep some cover over my head till the storm passes. So that's even if it hits. I'm just kind of watching. I'm hearing rumbling, but I'm not feeling anything yet. So we'll see. Heavy rain starting in 20 minutes, probably stopping within the next hour. The bulk of the noise is coming from up there. Back here, there's some stuff building, but there's like blue sky back behind it. So I don't have good enough service on my phone to be able to tell which direction it's going exactly. So I'm going to start heading back towards those tubes. And then make a judgment call based on if I'm going to just stay there, or if I'm going to go ahead and trek my way back up towards the truck and complete the loop that I was going to complete. I need to get turned around, go through the tube, turn around and come back into the tube so that my bow is pointing into the wind and into the current. And then I'm going to drop my anchor. Never tried this before. I've been under a road bridge during a thunderstorm where it just poured for an hour or so. This is kind of a pop-up thunderstorm that I should have known better. What I should have done was, when I heard the rumbling, I should have turned around and started working my way back towards the truck. But here I am. I've got my anchor down on the front. I've got an anchor down on the side, so 12 pounds of weight. The wind's kind of blowing through here. I can see the rain falling out there. I don't know if you guys can see it behind me, but it's it's raining pretty good. So if nothing else, I'm going to have a little snack and wait it out. All right. Better take the side anchor up first. I think I'm kind of glad I had this one. The water's not real deep, but I think it's moving fast enough that just my bow anchor wasn't gonna hold me here. So now, get this crow. I picked up a branch on my front anchor. So now I need to get myself out of this tube so I can get that free. Get turned around and get headed back to fishing. We survived.
Your sights on the largest bag. Find the stumps and the rocks and the brush. Try every bait till you find the right one.